David's close encounter with the orca on land reminds him of something that happened on this beach in 1988. Amateur footage of the drama, seen around the world, showed an inexperienced orca becoming beached while hunting. But scientists were on hand to help it back into the water. The female's release was a joy to behold for both the scientists and the orcas. A very lucky escape.
I wonder if the female I encountered along the shore could be the same one the scientists saved. I felt threatened, but she may only have wanted to make contact. What do I really represent to these super predators? It's a question that dogs me.
This male seal knows only too well what he represents for the orcas. He recently barely escaped becoming a meal. Ironically, seals are more vulnerable on land than they are at sea. They dive to depths of over 4,000 feet, far deeper than any orca. In the shallows, their thick layer of blubber offer a tempting feast of protein. No wonder orcas risk beaching and hunting this way. But even close to shore, the elephant seal is no pushover. A young orca strays from the group and finds itself face to face with a powerful opponent. The orca hazards a closer inspection. The seal holds its ground. No point in being too brave. It was a good lesson for the youngster. Next time, it'll stay with the group where there's strength in numbers.
This male is staking out his territory, even though it hasn't found a single mate. Hey, watch it! Whoa, okay, calm down. Loneliness is obviously getting to him. It's time for me to explore the island. I've decided to cross the little volcano to the other side, where I've noticed the orcas disappear to a number of times. What is it that attracts them down there? This is the perfect spot for me. The rocky bottom leaves the water clear, and for once, the sea is calm. What a treat in this turbulent part of the world.
It's now obvious to David what the orcas are after on this side of the island. A sloping beach shelters a colony of king penguins in their tens of thousands. For the orcas, the beach represents a well-stocked larder all year round. Adult penguins surround chicks born last year. They'll keep their warm, woolly coat for about 9 months. nerves and strong muscles, they'll take to the sea to feed themselves. They wait patiently for their parents to return with food. There are plenty of distractions to kill time.
They seem to have adopted me. Probably because they're hungry. Raising the young takes almost a year and requires great devotion from the parents. Mothers and fathers are away for 10 days. They swim hundreds of miles to their hunting grounds and dive 1,500 feet to find fish and shellfish. Once they've filled their crop, they return to their young, picking them out from the crowd by listening for their call.
King penguins take to the sea together for protection. This is an opportunity for orcas to refine their coordinated hunting techniques. First, they observe complete silence. The hunters don't want to sow panic among the penguins. Then, moments before the attack, they emit discreet clicks to signal their position to each other. When the trap is set, the matriarch sounds the signal. Catching a penguin demands a lot of energy for little in return, but they haven't much choice if there's nothing else to hunt. In summer, when the seals are abundant, hunting penguins is good practice for the leaner winter months. For the penguins who manage to break through enemy lines to fish for their chicks, the return journey proves equally perilous. Finally, starving chicks are rewarded for their patience.
September draws to a close. The dominant male now has more than 100 females in his harem. This record number probably has something to do with the fact that there are fewer orcas around. But orcas keep piling on the pressure. And for good reason. Female seals are about to give birth to tender pups. Skuas and giant petrels feast on the placenta. And anxious mothers make sure the placenta is all they get. The first exchange of cries between mother and baby are vital. Along with their odor, this allows them to identify each other in the colony.
With its eyes barely open, baby seals feed off the richest milk of any mammal in the world. It contains 10 times more fat and calories than cow's milk.